SEGA, Road to 2020. What is up, everybody? This is Dark with Age, bringing you the awesomeness of today and beyond. Before I start this video, I want to go ahead and give out a support your fan shout out, and this support your fan shout out goes out to Weird Paul Petroskey. Weird Paul Petroskey resides in Pittsburgh, and he is literally the original video blogger. He has been making videos since the 1980s. Now, you want to know what you're thinking? How the hell does someone make video blogs since that time? There's no way of uploading it to the internet. There was no internet back then. Simple. The guy basically uses a camcorder, he shoots himself with a camcorder and distributes that within his community. And he's been doing that for the longest time. Now, one thing that you have to love about Weird Paul Petroskey is his charisma and his passion for video blogs. He never gave up. He just kept on pushing and pushing, like, for the longest time. And he's been wondering, when will that time come in that I will go ahead and be that person who is well known, make myself a mark here on this world. And truly, this is what the guy has been doing, and he has that passion for it. And this is something that I love about this guy. Like, he literally, if you look at his videos, he has some unboxing, he has some parodies, and also, not to mention that the guy makes some pretty amazing music as well.
One of my favorite foods is peanut butter. I'll name every kind I've had, one after another. I've had Chip, I've had Peter Pan, I've had Skippy, I've had Superman. It's a peanut butterica, I remember them all.
Also, not to mention that he also succeeded in his Kickstarter campaign, which he will be releasing a video documentary called Will Work for Views. So check him out, Weird Paul Petroskey. Links will be in the video box description below. A long time ago, there was a moment in history where SEGA has given Nintendo a run for their money. Hell, when you wanted to do gaming back in the day, the very first thing that you would go ahead and come up with, sure, Nintendo was there, but you would most definitely go for SEGA. But sadly, SEGA's glory has all come to an end. I mean, they did the 32X, they did the Sega Saturn, they did the Sega Dreamcast, which is a very good console. I love that console, by the way. But sadly, all that glory has come to an end, and now SEGA is only a third-party developer software. And they haven't been making any hardware for the past 15 years. But there's a very good chance that SEGA may make a huge comeback according to their new strategy plan for Road to SEGA 2020. There's a very good chance that SEGA might also go ahead and revive some of their old IPs. Sure enough, their dominant IPs right now, the likes of Football Manager, Yakuza, Persona. Yes, SEGA has owned Persona IP since 2013. Don't take my word for it. Take your copy of Persona 5 and look at the back, and you'll see the copyright protection that says SEGA. Now, can this be a make or break for SEGA? Frankly, if SEGA can go ahead and revive some of their old IPs, holy cow, I'll be stunned. But if SEGA decides to go ahead and bring some of their old IPs, here are a few games on my list that I would like to go ahead and see them as a reboot. Starting off with Comix Zone. I would love to go ahead and see this game as a reboot, probably in a cel-shaded format. We also have Golden Axe, Alyssa's Dragoon, or better yet, a little bit of an obscure game such as Toki. Maybe some Revenge of the Shinobi, or how about a classic Shining Force? Maybe some Altered Beast, or how about some Truxton, or maybe even Thunder Force. Hell, SEGA has some of the most amazing shoot-'em-up games. Definitely Streets of Rage. Hell, you might go ahead and add Jet Set Radio to that list. But I will say this, if SEGA does decide to go ahead and bring out some of their old IPs, frankly, this is not a bad time. It's actually a good time. I would love SEGA to go ahead and utilize the Nintendo Switch hardware and actually bring some of their games onto that console. Because really, think having some of their old IPs and on the go on the Nintendo Switch, man, it's just gonna be amazing. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys will agree that having some of those IP bring onto the Switch is just, it's not gonna get Sega a huge sum of money, but it's definitely gonna get them somewhere. And Sega, if you happen out of a whim you watch this video, please consider the Nintendo Switch. It's a really good hardware, and I think it's going to be probably your trump card. Frankly guys, I am excited that this is happening, and thank goodness it's happening. If you like a certain Sega IP and you would love to go ahead and see that IP being rebooted, I'm interested in knowing what it is. Leave your comments down below this video, and as always, I'll catch you guys next time.